Hello everyone and welcome back. This video is gonna serve as like an update video of sorts, so it's gonna be a little light on the lore here, but hopefully you can take something away with this. By something, I of course mean a card. As you're probably aware, my 13 Nights of Magic series just concluded, so this means it's about time to announce the winners of those giveaways. Before I pull these names out of my virtual hat, I'd first like to thank everyone who supported the series as it was going on. All you who watched, liked, commented, or shared those videos really helped to make it the success that it was. Now you more observant viewers out there have vigorously noted that there's only 12 lore videos in my 13 Nights of Magic series. And you're right. The last video was going to be a really special announcement, not really containing lore so much, but something which would have made you all excited nonetheless. Anyway, things happen, stuff gets in the way, and it's been difficult the past few days. You could follow me on Twitter if you want to find out stuff about my personal life, stuff affecting my content anyway, but needless to say, I was unable to properly do my job. For that, I deeply apologize and admit I could have been more productive during October. As for the 13th Night of Magic, well, you can find out what I'm doing for it at the end of this video. First, let's roll out the winners of the 13 Nights of Magic series. If you're not aware, for the last 13 days of October, I've been pumping out lore content on some of the scariest creatures and characters found in Magic the Gathering. At the end of each of those videos, I announced a card which would be given away, one appropriate for the topic. And today, we'll finally find out who's won what cards throughout this series. Let's just start from day 1 and work our way forward. On the first night of Magic, we looked at the story of one of the baddest old-school vampires in MTG, Baron Sengir. As my friend the professor over at the Tolarian Community College likes to point out in his streams, I got some things wrong in that video. But hey, I'm not here to make excuses for my mistakes. I'm still learning things about the lore of MTG every day. If you don't know who the professor is, I'd really suggest checking out his channel over at youtube.com/Tolarian Community College. He's a great guy, runs an amazing channel, and has been a mentor to me of sorts. But enough of this sentimental stuff. The winner of the Baron Sengir card is Tolarian Community College. Just kidding, sorry guys, that was just mean, and sorry professor, I can't give you any preferential treatment. The true winner of this Baron Sengir is Brooks Robinson, who simply states that he loves Sengir's rat tail. I mean, really, who doesn't? I even sported one myself back when I didn't care about being liked by the opposite sex. On the second night of Magic, we discovered the dark secret and power of the Chain Veil, the artifact currently ruining Liliana and Garrick's lives. With the recent announcement of Shadows over Innistrad, we could see a return of the Chain Veil. But for now, let's see who gets one of these cursed veils for themselves. The winner is Jack Brightwell. Thanks Jack for enjoying the series, and I'm glad you learned something. Next, we learned about the lore of Slivers throughout the MTG multiverse. Slivers are certainly a creature type who haunt my dreams, but I still hope to see them make a return someday. The winner of this Sliver Overlord card hopes so too. Colin Lawler, who compares the Slivers to the allies of Zendikar. I personally like your idea, and would love to see the allies in a fight against the ever-adaptive Slivers. On the fourth night of Magic, we learned about the ferocious fairy queen, Oona, from Lorwyn. Fairies in MTG are certainly not harmless little sprites. The evil Oona made sure to end that stereotype. Though her plans may have been stopped, she can still do some devilish work in someone's deck. The winner of this Oona, Queen of Fae card is RPGFanboy. I hope you enjoy milling with her to your heart's content. Next, we had the vicious Vraska, a planeswalking Gorgon who got royally exposed by Jace on Ravnica. Although she got mad and left the plane, one of you commenters gets to take her home. Just be sure to avoid making eye contact. The winner of this Vraska Unseen card is William Josh McCarthy. Simply putting, Vraska is awesome, to which I agree. Well said. On the sixth night of Magic, we looked at one of the creepiest critters to infest all of MTG, rats. While rats in real life can be cute, lovable pets and misunderstood animals, those in MTG are really just nasty. Rather than give away a single rat, I've decided to give out an entire swarm. That's right, a rat-themed deck centered around Relentless rats. You can find the card list to the deck in the description below. And who's the lucky winner of this deck, you may ask? Well, that goes to Stephanie Young. I really enjoyed her words of encouragement, and I'm happy to be giving you this deck. On the 7th night of Magic, we return to Ravnica to examine the haunted ranks of the Orzhal Syndicate. Who would think that a religious organization run by literal ghosts could be up to some shady stuff? For that video, I gave you all a choice on which version of this card I should give out. Overwhelmingly, you responded with Obsidat Ghost Council from Return to Ravnica. And so the winner of that card is Chris Clark. I agree, this Boss Ghost Council is a council of ghostly bosses. Next, we dove into the deep, rich lore of Scarecrows in MTG, a sentence which I'm sure many of you wouldn't think you'd ever hear. Yes, Scarecrows did some stuff during Shadowmoor and became something of a tribe. Their clear leader is the Reaper King, and this is the card everyone who commented on that video entered to win. And so the winner of this Reaper King is Wed Red Wed 000. You can totally start building that Scarecrow deck now. On the 9th night of Magic, we looked at the story of Crovax, a man who eventually destroyed everything he loved. It was a sad yet somewhat relatable tale of how choices and love can affect one's fate. Though the story was a tearjerker, I know one person who won't be crying over this Ascendant Avankar, the card being given away in that video. The winner of that card, Aaron725. It's cool to see a connection between characters from Magic and other series. And of course, a Magic the Gathering anime would be really amazing. Next, we learned more about the mad mechanical wizard Memnarch, who was slowly corrupted by Phyrexian oil. This character changed the face of one world, which was in turn changed again, setting it up for even more epic stories. With that video, I was giving away a copy of Memnarch, who has this weird fetish of changing things to artifacts and then taking them. The winner of this Memnarch card is derpy MTG. Yes, Memnarch is insane as a character and as a card. Transitioning perfectly from Memnarch, we looked at another product of Phyrexian influence on Mirrodin, the Praetors. These were the various leaders of the Phyrexian factions, which separated based on mana alignment. For that video, I was giving away Elish Norn, the Praetor to the White Phyrexians. The winner of that card is Jessica Kettel, who hopes, like many of us do, that we one day return to New Phyrexia. And lastly, we took a look at another creepy planeswalker, who makes a habit out of invading your dreams and turning your nightmares against you. It's like the Freddy Krueger of MTG. It's Ashiok. The video was giving away a copy of its planeswalker card, Ashiok the Nightmare Weaver. And the winner of that card is Tim Wilkie. Yeah, sometimes characters aren't really explored, but hopefully that happens less often with Wizard's new story model. And there you have it, guys, the winners of the 13 Nights of Magic giveaways. Again, I really have to thank all of you who entered. Even though you didn't win anything, just know that I really appreciate your support. For all of you who did win, however, I say congratulations, and make sure you check your messages on YouTube. There you should find a message from me indicating the information I need to send you your prize. Now, as I promised, what am I doing for this so-called 13th Night of Magic? Well, there's no lore or special video, just an announcement. The channel's about to reach 20,000 subscribers, and with such a huge milestone, I've decided to run a little contest. There'll be more info in the upcoming week, but the winner of this contest will win an entire booster box of Battle for Zendikar. Again, the parameters of this contest will be expanded upon later in the week. But for now, that does it for this video. Again, I congratulate all the winners of the 13 Nights of Magic and thank all of you for making it the success that it was. You've even inspired me to do another 25 Cards of Christmas this December with, you guessed it, more giveaways. In any case, I hope you enjoyed this little video. If you did, please give it a like, share, and sub to the channel. It goes a long way in supporting future content. You can also follow me on social media to stay up to date on all things MTG. Find all those links in the description below. As always, guys, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.